Hi everyone, welcome to another TOS video. In this video, I will be reviewing Genkai and covering potential team setups and situations in which you can use her. Genkai, in my opinion, has the most use out of all non-jackpot cards. As a leader, you can get times 3.5 multiplier, which goes up to times 4 after switching. Additionally, she gets a times 2 team attack if you have 3 or more members of the designated Yu Yu Hakusho cards. So Yusuke, Kurama, Hiei, Kuwabara, Koenma, Yukina, and Botan. Additionally, you don't have to use dual leader and ally, so you can choose another ally, for example Chaos, since he can give you 50% effect of all attribute runes if you have 4 or more races in the team. A potential team setup for that team could be a Genkai, Hiei, Kurama, Kuwabara, then Zhaoyun or Water Beast like Tefnut or Aloha depending on the utility you need, and of course your ally Chaos. However, I think Genkai is more suited as a member since her active skills can be great assets for other teams out there. So let's look at her active. Her first active turns 3 runes into fire runes, and for 1 round changes the attribute of her attack into water, and self attack times 5 for 10 water, fire, earth runes dissolved. This active skill is at CD6 at max level, which is pretty short for a high burst, and the fact that her attack changes into water attribute can help you break shields that are minus 90% fire damage or fire damage is nullified, etc. So if you're running a mono fire team and you encounter this shield, you're not blocked by the enemy skill. Her switching skill, her second active, is at the end of the round, or she will restore all fire and heart runes when you activated the skill level. So basically, when you activate the skill, Genkai remembers the fire and heart runes on the board, and at the end of the round will convert those runes into fire and heart again. So this generates attacking runes and healing runes after you attack. So this skill pairs up best with Rococo Swastika Convert, because effectively this gives you 2 rounds of Rococo Convert. Because you activate it, you dissolve the Rococo Convert, and then at the end of the round, the board becomes another Swastika Convert again. So the only downside I can think of this is that this convert might wipe away runes that you might need for trio elemental shields or quintet elemental shields, but you can avoid this by switching at another time and not switching before these enemies. Yeah. So let's look at her skills after switching. So after switching, her first active skill is the same. So EP6, water attack times 5, self-water, self-attack, water times 5, etc, etc. And okay, so her second skill, for 1 round, launches a water counter attack as much as the enemy's attack, regardless of defense, damage received minus 90%. So her second skill gives you a 90% damage reduction at EP7, so which is pretty good, and the counter attack is based on the enemy's base attack, not the attack that he hits you. So this skill is most likely most suited for those mobs with really high defense and low HP. And I will actually most likely just use it for the 90% damage reduction, because sometimes this counter attack is not going to be enough to even cause a dent in mobs with high HP, even if their attack is super high. So yeah, so it'll probably see most use in those like 36 HP mobs with 8 million defense. So you counter attack and it takes it out regardless of defense, and you can just keep going with your stage. Yeah, overall, I think Genkai has a pretty good toolbox and would make a good asset for many teams out there. So some teams that she could go well with could be Guan Yu or Zhurong or Nobunaga, Chesia, and any fire team that needs a high water attack burst. I'm thinking like VR Hephaestus, you could potentially use this water burst at the fire nullifying stages that I mentioned before. Yeah. That's my review of Genkai. I hope this video was helpful. If there's anything that I missed, feel free to comment on the video and let me know. Stay tuned for more TOS videos on my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.